Hey folks, looks like we are live for today's YouTube Live, the Study Trader YouTube Live. Today we're going to keep it a very simple concept. I'm not going to do any charts today. I want to go through a concept that is actually more important than any chart that you can ever possibly look at. And it has to do with focusing on execution as opposed to on the money. Now, if you kind of think about this, every trader investor, at least in theory, should have a trading plan. Unfortunately, most people actually don't. Now, a lot of people can kind of contextualize this if I give it a sports analogy. Let's assume you are a skier and you're skiing down the hill, and instead of focusing on the actual mechanics of the turn and everything they need to do to get down the hill successfully, if all you think about is being down there already and holding a gold medal, you're kind of not really in the moment to be able to perform your best. In golfing, for example, as a golfer, I can tell you when I used to play a lot of tournaments, if I didn't think of sticking to the plan, to sort of the golfing plan or the 18-hole plan that we had, you hit this shot here and the whole kind of thing. If I instead focused on being finished and already being finished with the round, then I didn't do well. But if I stuck to the plan and I really stuck to what was on my, I think they called it a bogey. It's like a handicap sheet or whatever, not handicap sheet, like a scorecard that you type write your stuff on. And it's the same thing in trading. So a lot of times people come to me and say, "Listen, Serge, it's not working for me. I'm not making money." And automatically, the fact that they're talking about money is, to me, usually a warning sign that they're not focusing on execution. So most people focus on reward as opposed to sort of the mechanics of the swing at bat, if you will, right? So if you constantly always think about, oh, I can make 200 bucks in this trade, and you never think about sort of the risk management or sticking to your plan, you're gonna have a really hard time making money. So I want you to try that out as early as today if you want to, or next week when the market opens again for a fresh 5-session set. Think about it. Just think about sticking to your rules, not worrying about the money. Don't look at the P&L you made every 2 seconds. Don't worry about that. Just stick to the profit and loss segments that you set, your your profit level or your stop losses, and you'll see that it's going to dramatically change the way that you sort of your behavior during the market hours or during the week, or whether you're depending on how active you are. And it's going to become much easier for you to sort of mentally handle the ups and downs of the market. So I would strongly suggest that you stop constantly focusing on the money, the P&L that you're making or could make, and just focus on the actual execution and sticking to your rules. And you'll see that money then pretty much just kind of tends to pile up in your accounts over time. I hope this is helpful, folks. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next YouTube Live.